So are you sat here waiting for life to begin? Well, if you are, I've got some things for you to do. Now, sometimes we can feel like we're in an endless loop. We're waiting for life to begin. It's like we're caught between knowing and not knowing and almost knowing, but never quite stepping forward. Now, if you're anything like me, you know this feeling well. We go through these loops, so everything's going okay. I call it the cosmic roundabout. We go round and round and round, we go off, and we go, yeah, I don't want to go that way. We come back to the cosmic roundabout, and we go that way, and it's like, back we come again. And it's like we're always waiting for clarity, waiting for the right moment, waiting for permission, waiting for something to shift. So here's the thing I have learned about being on the cosmic roundabout. Clarity doesn't come from waiting or going around in this endless loop. It's about taking action. So we need to take action to find out stuff. And then when we find out stuff, that's the cosmic roundabout, we go over there and go, oh, well, we just get a few things, but that wasn't right. Well, and then eventually go, oh, do you know what? This is the way I want to go. But if we're stuck in that endless loop and we never do anything, we ain't going to get anywhere. So I'm going to take you through some stuff that hopefully will get you moving. So the first step is we need to recognize the loop. So if we keep thinking, any moment now, ta-da, there's going to be a light bulb moment. And suddenly everything is going to make sense. But that's often not how clarity works. So, we are just but mere mortals, and our mind is waiting for certainty before we move forward. And like I've said, certainty comes after taking action. You need to take action. Be curious, be open to wonder, try things, experiment, and learn from it. So you won't get clarity until you get started. So take a deep breath. Let's do a quick body scan. Scan through your entire body. Notice where all those lumps and bumps and creaks are. Just kind of let a few things go. I'm just going to invite you to place your hands over your heart. I'm going to do just a real quick connection. So we breathe deep into the heart space and we take our breath to the heart, and then we take it down all the way down through our body, down through all those chakras, down, 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 down through our legs. And at the bottom of our feet, imagine there are roots, any color you like. And they're going to spread out deep and wide, going down, 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 down into the heart of Mother Earth. And when you get there, there might be something there. For example, you might find your roots surrounding a crystal. You might find a word. You might find nothing. You might find silence. But just connect to what is there. And then breathe that beautiful energy back up into your heart space. And take a couple of deep, deep breaths. Let it all go. And then we take our breath up, 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 up into the heart of the universe. God, grace, the cosmos, whatever that is for you. And again, there might be something there for you. And then I just invite you to bring that beautiful energy back into your heart. And when you're at your heart, keep your eyes closed. And I want you to ask yourself, what am I waiting for? Are you waiting for the perfect plan? Are you waiting for permission? And are you waiting for the fear to disappear? Just notice what you notice when you ask those questions of your heart and of your divine inner wisdom. What does your heart want to tell you? Doesn't matter. You might see an image, you might hear something, you might get a feeling. Whatever it is, I invite you to open your eyes and write it down in your journal or a bit of paper, and you can put it in your journal later. And I have a journal prompt for you. What have I been waiting for before I allow myself to move forward? What would happen if I gave myself permission to take one small step today? What would happen? Yeah, the world's not going to end. All you need to do is take that one little baby step. Okay. So we've done a little breathing exercise. We've come into our heart. We've asked some questions. We have a journal prompt. So I just want to invite you to connect with your future self. Now, this is something I do on quite a regular basis. And when I do a visualization to connect with my future self, I often find myself in this very beautiful room with a very large window, a big fireplace. I have 3 dogs, so I have no idea why I have a pale lemon sofa. I couldn't imagine my 3 dogs after running outside in all the muck, jumping on there. But my future self is sat in this incredibly beautiful and elegant house. And she always has for me tea and cake, which is really important. I like a bit of tea and cake. So you might find yourself that when you do a future self visualization, you're in a place that is very different from where you live now. Just accept it. Clearly I find it incredible that I have a pale lemon sofa, but hey, I'm going to go with it. It's all very beautiful. And I, of course, am very elegant. So I'm dressed in rather lovely clothes. So I like visiting my future self because she has tea and cake. So I'm going to take you through this little visualization to help you to connect with the version of yourself that has already broken free. Now, we know this stuff already, but what is lovely is in my case, I would go and sit on the sofa next to this rather elegant creature, and I'd have this little chat, and it works every single time. So again, I invite you to close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart, and just take some really lovely, slow, deep breaths in and out. Let it all go. In and out, in and out. And I invite you to go and meet your future self, wherever he or she may be. We are 6 months in the future. You've stopped waiting and you've started exploring life again. You gave yourself permission to follow what excites you. So just take a moment to have a look around. What is she doing? What lights her up? What has changed about her daily routine? And how does she feel? What do you notice? Just notice what you notice. That might be a feeling. You might hear something. You might get a sense of something. Now I want you to ask her, what was the first step that you took that helped you to get here? What did you stop waiting for? Take another breath, pause, and listen to that answer. What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you sense? What do you know? Maybe you see something. Does she have something to give you, a gift? Something that you can bring back into the present moment that'll remind you of that first step. And when you're ready, open your eyes and you're back in the room. And the journal prompt for this is, what did my future self show me, tell me? What feeling did I get? And what is that one small thing that I can do to start moving forward into that person that we met 6 months in the future? Okay, So we're getting closer. So let's have a look at this thing I call a passion project. Now, often when we're searching for purpose and meaning and things like that, somehow we manage to explode this so that purpose is this huge thing that we can never grab hold of, we can never attain. And the beauty of a passion project is it takes the pressure off. It lets you explore. So instead of waiting for that perfect thing, experiment now, play now, and enjoy playing. Now, a passion project for me is usually, I was about to say always, is usually about writing a book. I'll create a journal, I'll think of something that's really exciting, something I need to learn, and I write the book to teach me the stuff. So that's what works for me, is I play with my writing. Now, it might be in the future that I might do something different. I might want to explore, something else in a different way. But actually, when I look back, it's always about writing. So it's finding something that I want to write about, and then I'll start to mind map it, and then I'll play with it, and then I'll look at, the millions of words I got on my computer, and I'll think about how I can bring things together. But it's always, and here's the thing, it's always something that I need to learn. So I research it, I explore it, I experiment with it, and I write about it. So if you feel stuck, then my invitation is to explore what that might be. So it might be art. I didn't paint that. It might be art. It might be a new way of creating something. You might like to design knitting patterns or something. There's going to be something that you think, yeah, I'd like to, and whatever it might be. Now, that passion project could turn into something big. It might turn into a side hustle, it might turn into a coaching business, or it might just help you to take that first step and find some purpose and meaning in this moment. So creating passion projects and exploring purpose and meaning is something that I do. And I would invite you to come and take a look at my website. I got loads of free ebooks and challenges, and I have a quiz and all sorts of bits and pieces that you can try. Look at what is available. Come into your heart space and say, what is the first thing that I'd like to do? And there's lots of lovely journaling prompts. So here we go. Final journal prompt. If I didn't have to figure everything out right now, what would I explore just for fun? What would I explore just for fun? So I hope this has helped. And like I say, come and connect with me, look at my website. If you've got any comments, if you kind of know what your passion project is, share it below, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next time.